If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
It's Chubby's. Let's pizza again, like we did way back when. Yes, Chubby's for that great pizza taste. They use Augustine's ingredients, and guess what? You folks on the east side, they deliver. D.A. Reed Delivery Service will get your Chubby's pizza right to you. It's easy. Call ahead, place your order. It's Chubby's delivery right there for you. And don't think that they don't have cheese stuffed meatballs, sausage, and so much more. Chubby's right there for you.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Well, good morning there, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Newswatch on this Thursday as we creep out of February. 3 days left, 31 degrees, and, we'll take it as we're going to get some great weather out there. A special welcome to Chubby's. They're serving up pizza using those Augustine's ingredients, and it's phenomenal. I've been out there. It's absolutely excellent. Winds are calm, and that's like a good thing, as if you're venturing out today. I didn't feel like I needed to wear a great big jacket, and that's a first in a while. Now, with all that being said, we've got birthdays. Tina Zoltini, Rick Suter, Desiree Thompson, Amy Welsh, Eugene Bush, Gordon Austin. Happy birthday, Gordon. Francis Spicerno, Lou Voda, Krista Williams, Brett McCormick, Jordan Lyles, just to name a few. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. And just, celebrate all weekend long. I can't say that enough. Go out to one of our local sponsors and just really enjoy. We've got the best food in the world. I'm telling you, and we've got a lot of great places. Make sure that you do that. It'll make you feel good. It'll make them feel good. And that's just a phenomenal type deal, as you can't beat it. And let's do that. Now, with that being said, it's time to embark on the top stories today in Newcastle, PA, and all around the state. As we, and I shuffle through all my papers, as we get through this COVID situation, I've noticed a few things. COVID is real. We're not going there with that, but the case numbers are coming down. With the case numbers coming down, they're hospitalizing more people. And nobody's addressed this. There were only 2786, so let's round it up, say 2800. With that, 1963, so they hospitalized 200 people and put 400 in intensive care. Did you send 400 home? And the question has to be, with all these folks getting better and the others dropping off, the COVID situation seems to be getting under control. That's a good thing. Hopefully they start to open things and make life a little bit better. With that, and COVID enforcement reactions, 15th through the 21st. And I don't know why they picked those days, but the restaurants that they have ordered to close are all in the eastern part of the state. Inspections of closed four restaurants in violation of the order of the Secretary of Pennsylvania Department of Health. And this was all in Lancaster, Dauphin, Lancaster, and Skull County. And it seems as though our illustrious governor of Philadelphia is trying to use a scare tactic. Maybe that's because the numbers are going down so much. And in order to maintain control, he has to do that. Folks, start paying attention to what's going on. You know, Congress was citing about taking Fox, Newsmax, and a couple off the air. It's not a good thing. We need as many opinions and as many things going forward as possible. We don't need censorship. And I kind of warn you about that as that being a real difficult thing. Now, Lady Frances Bush discusses the resiliency of small businesses and highlights resources for support. And she's talking about the Small Business Center in Kutztown. Well, she's the First Lady of Philadelphia, so it only makes sense. And all these things are resources in the East. You know, western part of the state better really think about sticking together, because the next governor we need to have has to be from the West. Pfizer vaccine works well in big real-world tests, the FDA says. Johnson & Johnson one shot prevents severe COVID. California virus death passes 50,000. That from the AP. Medical oxygen scarce in Africa. Latin America leading to COVID-19 deaths. Ghana is the first nation to receive vaccines from the UN-backed COVAX. For Israel's allies, road to vaccines runs through Jerusalem. And El Chapo's wife goes from obscurity to celebrity to arrest on drug distribution charges. So that's interesting. El Chapo, that we haven't heard from that for a long time. Executive secretive Israel nuclear facility near Daman undergoes major project. And that kind of gives you some idea what the Associated Press has out there. Now, with that being said, it's time to go to sports. And, you know, men's college basketball, I feel for these guys that are athletic directors, because these are going off at all different times. This is like a scramble. Well, yesterday, Tennessee beat Vanderbilt 70-58. North Carolina State topped Virginia 68-61 at Virginia. That's kind of amazing. And, well, Florida State beat up on Miami, and Arkansas beat number 6 Alabama. So, some interesting games there. Now, if you're wondering about the Duquesne Dukes, they fell to LaSalle. They went from having a really good season to a really rough season. And that's could be like a COVID-related scenario. I don't know, but I know they had to get rid of a few players. Next up for you is the Cedar Sports Corner. Now, head over to Cedars. Get some great food. Enjoy the games. And perhaps get a nice cold beverage to go with that great Cedars food. We keep sharing and liking all the stuff that Cedars puts out. And kind of passing that along to you. Now, we'll be right back after these messages and the Cedar Sports Corner.
Buongiorno! Yes, it's two fat guys in an oven with their great Italian pastries, bread, pizzelles, pizza, sandwiches, everything you could imagine at two fat guys in an oven. They're great for lunch, great for take home, and great for any time. You just want to get away and get something to eat, get that cup of coffee, and that great treat. Two fat guys in an oven, give them a try. Right. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner, and thank you very much for tuning in, and thanks to Cedars for sponsoring this. Now, I can't even imagine that, and it might change. Number 10, West Virginia, is taking on number 2, Baylor. Now, if you've been watching about the Mountaineers, they've got a pretty decent team. And it's not listed. ESPN has to get that on. So it's West Virginia at Baylor. Now, later on in the day, now that game at 5 o'clock, later on in the day, Santa Clara takes on number 1 Gonzaga, CBS Sports Network. As you cruise down in some local action, Robert Morris at Detroit Mercy, ESPN Plus, and it was right in front of me as I'm looking. St. Francis of PA, they're at home against Mount St. Mary's. Now, also, the Youngstown State Penguins, they're taking on the Flames of University of Illinois, I believe it is, as some local action for you. Now, as we continue on through the day, and 9 o'clock, Ohio State, they're at Michigan State, that on ESPN. And your nightcap, as they really got a lot of games going, Washington State takes on Arizona, Fox Sports 1. So, great deal of college basketball up and running. And now it's time to look at the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're taking on the Washington Capitals. That on ESPN Plus. Carolina at Tampa Bay. That on ESPN Plus over in the NHL. Now, over in the NBA, your Thursday looks like this. The 76ers, they're at home against the Dallas Mavericks. that on TNT. And at 9:30, New Orleans at Milwaukee, that on TNT. So head on over to Cedars, get some great food, and enjoy the games. This was the Cedars Sports Corner. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
We're back. 31 degrees outside, and we'll get you more on Lawrence County 45 weather, sponsored by Big Shop Bob's. And, this might be the time to get some great, I don't know what your favorite flavor is, but they got everyone under the sun at Big Shop Bob's in Shenango, and make sure that you head out there, maybe get barbecue, because it's going to be warm, and you think barbecue, and you think all those great summer type things. Now, a lot of times, and I know I didn't have one, but other kids did. Those small pet turtles, you get those, and the kids like them, and they're picking them up and handling them and everything like that. Well, you got to be careful, because this is from the state. The Department of Health warns Pennsylvanians about salmonella outbreak linked to small pet turtles. They're purchased or from roadside or street vendors, while we continue to work on the Centers for Disease Control Prevention as part of the investigation. The cause of these serious salmonella cases has been linked to small pet turtles, said Allison Bean. You can call 877-724-3258 if you're having such a problem, and the cases have occurred in southeastern part of the state. There you go. And, I have no problem putting that out, but that's where they have the most amount of problems. It just seems like those stories come from that part of the state. Now, here we are, kind of breezing through on this Thursday, and some things that you should know. Happy birthday, Pennsylvania. as they're going to be celebrating the 340th Charter Day. We'll tell you more about that. That's March 7th. And the Hoyt, they have a lot of great things going on, and a lot of great artwork. These two examples of their exhibit, and that train just come right out of nowhere. They have this exhibit going on up at their location on the North Hill. They go on to say back in the day, 5,000 years ago, they didn't have photography, so they painted. And an exhibit of self-portraits by the Midwest Point Group invites guests to view the displays at the Hoyt Arts and Education. These are some of the world's greatest portraits: Gulliver Colbert, Rembrandt, Van Rijn, and I apologize, and Alison Nee. These paintings are up there and on display, and make sure you do that. Holy Spirit Parish, they always put Mass on, and we make sure that you can view it. Well, they're having their fish fry. You have to call ahead, so pre-order today. Call 724-652-5538. That's St. Vincent de Paul. And over at the St. James location, 724-654-7076. And make sure you get your fish. And remember that September 4th, 5th, that's back to the 50s, as they're talking about that, and it will be good to be getting back to normal, with our regular type festivals or what have you going forward. Now, I remind you, and I've been doing this, and I want you to be aware. It's important, very important, to give the gift of your good health. Blood drives will be taking place, and this Grace Church of Harmony from 1 to 6 on Monday, March 8th. Now you go, oh, geez. Well, that's not really that far away, because Monday coming up is March 1st. So, yeah, it seems like we just flew through. That's a little challenging. This month of February. Now you're saying, well, what if, is there a closer one? Well, they've had all the ones in this great month. And so that being said, no more for February. It's on to March. 211 is there for help. Say hello, get help. It's pa211sw.org. That they tell you about from the United Way. And, the United Way helps a lot of families right here in Lawrence County. You can call 724-658-8528 if you need to get a little bit of that help moving forward. Now, we're supposed to have an absolutely tremendous run here. Today, tomorrow, there might be some rain at the latter half of the weekend, but in Newcastle. And you can't beat that because it's been the beginning part of this month was challenging. 79% humidity, winds are calm, dew point 24, visibility 10 miles. Now, BSB's Crane Room, they sponsor the weather. So let's get over and see how nice it's going to be the next couple days. We'll be right back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't hard to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And after last night's cloudy low of 29, how are things looking? I think you're going to like this. As we go to that radar and we take a look at just how clear it is off to the west. Now, you have some precipitation in the south, but there's the precip, there's Florida, and as you go up to where we are, clear until you get way out there. So, what's your forecast look like? Great time to go to Easy Clean Car and Van Wash. 29 last night, and that cloud cover about. But as you get to Thursday, partly sunny and 36. Now, Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 24. And your Friday, sunshine and 44. Get this, Friday night, mostly cloudy, 35. There's a 40% chance of rain. It's great when it rains in the night because that means that your Saturday, 53 degrees, only a 30% chance of rain, and they say mostly cloudy, but you'll have some peaks of sun. And that Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 35. Your Sunday, cloud cover, 52. Sunday night, chance of rain, cloudy, 33. Chance of rain is 40%. So with that being cool, watch for the ice. But then you get Monday, 42 degrees. Sunshine. Monday night, partly cloudy, 22. And Tuesday, sunshine and 42. Whoa, what a forecast. And just judging, it looks like March going to come in like a lamb. And, you know, because they say it comes in like a lamb. Is it going to come in like a lion? That's generally what they say about March. Well, look at that forecast. It's a great time for you to support our local sponsors. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to be right back after this. Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up. Right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
That's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch. And happy birthday to all those at the beginning of the show. We wish them a happy birthday and hope they have a great day. Now, make sure as you go through your day, you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I just don't watch a lot of television, well, you tell them this.
NCTV 45, The Train. Anytime on your time.
Yes, NCTV 45, The Train. We're available anytime on your time. And remember, we'll have Mass. We have all these community things. On the weekends, there's a Presbyterian service. We have basketball. We get you so that you know what's going on in and around Lawrence County. Those folks in Mercer, those people down in Elwood, great people in Elwood. Butler, just New Wilmington, just all over and all around. I can't mention you all, but I thank you for watching. Now make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.